In a medical malpractice case, why would I ask a doctor whether it's important to keep accurate records? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. There's a key strategy why I want to ask the doctor who is being sued whether or not it's important to keep accurate and detailed records. You want to know? The reason why is because I know from reviewing the doctor's records that his records are not accurate, that they are not detailed. Now, during his pretrial testimony, I'm going to ask him a simple question. Doctor, would you agree that it's important to keep accurate records? Yes, I do. Would you agree it's important to keep detailed records? Yes, I do. Tell me why, doctor. I have to be able to record what the patient's complaints were. I have to be able to record accurately what it is that I did to examine the patient. And then I have to be able to record exactly what my prognosis is and what my plan of treatment is. Now, why do you do that, doctor? Well, we do that because now when the patient comes back a week or 2 or 3 or a month later, now we see so many patients in the interim, there's no way for us to properly remember each and every detail. So, why do you keep accurate records, doctor? So that I know exactly what happened during each and every visit. And doctor, would you agree that failing to keep accurate records would be a violation from the basic standards of medical care? And now the doctor's going to argue with me about semantics, meaning that the words that I'm asking him to say is a violation from good care. He's going to say, no, but not accurately recording or reflecting something in a hospital or medical record doesn't mean I didn't treat the patient properly. Okay, fair enough. But would you agree, doctor, that it's good medical practice to be accurate in your records? Yes, I would. And is it important for you to be detailed? Yes, I would. Great. Now let's just reverse the question. Would you agree that failure to be detailed would be a violation from the basic standards of care? And in that instance, the doctor has to say yes. And again, I'll reverse the original question. Would you agree that not being accurate in your medical records would be a violation from the standard of care? Yes, I would. The doctor will often argue that just because he was a poor record keeper and kept inaccurate notes does not mean that that caused the patient injury. And you know what? That's true. But it's a reflection of the doctor. And now at trial, the jury will be able to see and judge for themselves whether the poor record keeping is just one component of what the doctor did in terms of the care and treatment of this particular patient. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these medical malpractice cases here in the state of New York. You know, I recognize and I acknowledge you're watching this video because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need to be answered first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.